Hey diggers, I am here at a farmhouse that dates to 1868. The gentleman that lives here is an older World War II vet guy, very friendly, very talkative. He said this was the original farmhouse before all these subdivisions went in. He said there was a gentleman here several years ago who metal detected the yard and had found a 1911 dime. So it sounds like he found a barber dime. So anyway, there's very few signals in this yard. I've been here almost an hour and I have found only 2 wheat pennies and a couple bits of modern coins. And I just had a 1240 signal, which would sound like a wheat penny, down about 6 inches. And I've dug my hole and pulled out my dirt, and look what I got laying right here. Looks like a barber dime to me. Alright, well, I'll clean it up later and show you what it is. On to the next. Alright diggers, right here is where I just dug that barber dime. And I got another 1246 signal about the same depth right here. Look in my pile of dirt here. Looks like another barber dime. Excellent. Get that cleaned up and show it to you. So it's my first barber spill. On to the next. Hey diggers, I'm here at an old house. I just turned my coil on just a few minutes ago and I got my first signal. Look at that. 3 inches deep. And I've got me a silver quarter. Alright. First good signal, and it was only 3 inches deep. On to the next. Hey diggers, I'm still at this house. Right over there is where I found the quarter. I've gone up 3 or 4 times. You can see it's kind of an old rundown house. This was a real scratchy signal. Wasn't real easy to pinpoint. That's why my hole's so big. But I got this chunk of asphalt here. And when I picked it up, can you see what's underneath it? Right there. It was under that asphalt. Oh, it's a rosy. Alright, well I'll take a rosy any day of the week. It's silver. Alright, on to the next. Hey diggers, I just dug from 8 inches deep a large copper coin. There's a Britannia sitting on the back. I think the date would be right there, but it might be worn off. Then on the front, it's a very small head. I don't know if you can see it. The glare's so bright I can hardly see through my camera. But yeah, there's some kind of small portrait. And then that's definitely Britannia on the back. I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite large. So maybe it's 1800s, or if I'm lucky, 1700s. Alright, on to the next. Hey diggers, it's been about 30-40 minutes since that silver dime, but I just had a screamer 1147 at barely an inch deep. And what we got here is a mole. Mole has pushed this dirt up, but look when I flipped the That mold pushed it up. Second silver quarter today. On to the next. After I picked up that shallow quarter, I re-swept and there was another silver hit down below. Another silver quarter. I don't know if you can see that. So that was the mole pushed one up to the surface and the other one was down about 6 inches. Go figure. That's my second silver spill in 2 days. On to the next. Holy cow, you guys are not going to believe this. A third quarter. There were 3 silver quarters in this hole. Wow. What a spill. On to the next. Alright guys, right here is where I just found the 3 quarters. I stood up, re-swept, there was nothing. I swung over here, I got another silver hit down deep. That's my 5th silver quarter out of this yard. Wow, what a great yard. On to the next. Alright diggers, this is just getting crazy. 3 silver quarters here. I had a silver quarter here, I dug it up, I showed it to you. I re-swept the hole, and there's another one. I have never had this kind of luck. Talk about your virgin yards. On to the next. Well, diggers, you're just not going to believe this. Right here is where I just pulled the 2 quarters. I had another high pitch right next to it. Another silver quarter. Was that 6 or 7? I'm losing track. Alright, on to the next. Well, diggers, I just had a huge signal. It was like a 149, 3 inches deep. Look what I've got. That is a Ben Franklin $50. I'm right here by the front porch. Here's the sidewalk that goes up. 3 inches deep, massive hit, 149. It's about as big a signal as you can get on an e-trac. Alright. Wow, this yard is just giving and giving. On to the next. Diggers, right there's where I found that $50, that silver half. I've worked my way up here and I just got another mega signal about 7 inches deep, and I see something big and silver in the hole. It's a walker. 2 silver halves just like that. On top of the 7 or 8 silver Washingtons. I've lost track. On to the next.